Tonight about an apparent sex trafficking operation near downtown Omaha.
In court, prosecutors laid out the roles all 6 people allegedly played, including 3 hotel workers. We do want to warn you, details in this story may not be appropriate for younger viewers. Our Bella Caracta joins us live in the studio with more.
John, Aaron, this is the hotel where investigators say it all went down. The American Inn in South Omaha at 13th Street, just off I-80. It's in this hotel police say a 15-year-old girl and a 16-year-old girl were forced to have sex with multiple men for money. And here's how investigators say the suspects did it.
This is Eduardo Perdomo. He's accused of transporting the victims from Colorado to Nebraska with the help of Alfredo Zambrano Hurtado and Michelle Martinez Gonzalez. This is what prosecutors say Perdomo did.
The defendant would frequently threaten the victims to force them to continue to participate. He also forced one of the juveniles to pose in sexual positions while wearing lingerie. He took pictures of her, posted them online in an advertisement for commercial sex acts.
They say this man, Zambrano Hurtado, would take the victims to the clients and wait. Martinez Gonzalez helped organize. According to court documents, the victims told officers the traffickers would take half the money.
They also indicated that their trafficker would force them to have sex with the staff of the hotel in exchange for a free room.
Those hotel employees are these 3 accused men. Prosecutors say they each paid $60 to have sex with the victims. All 3 of the hotel workers are being held without bond. The other 3 had bond set between $5 and $10 million.
And as for how detectives caught this sex operation, they pretended to be interested in purchasing sex online and then found the 2 victims in the hotel. Again, 15 and 16 years old. Authorities connected those victims with a local nonprofit called Project Harmony. Coming up at 6:30, I spoke with the Women's Center for Advancement. While they're not speaking directly on this case, I spoke with them about some common misconceptions about sex trafficking. In the studio, I'm Bella Caracta, First Alert 6.